Why didn't you just do it?
Trying to.
You have. You held it there for so long.
You moved. Your arm is so red. Are you ready?
No. Just do it. Ow.
These my dollars make it hurt.
So, how'd you feel like episode 0 went?
I feel like it was very awkward. And that's it. It was very awkward.
That's your only criticism?
I mean, there were a lot of issues, I think, with the challenge that we had. We didn't plan it out very well. We didn't plan out the questions very well. We should have picked those first.
Yeah.
Which we have done now, sort of. We've picked out some decent ones that are not all about, most of them are still about sex, but they're not only,
Yeah.
would you have sex with this person?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the challenge was rough. And maybe we were a little excited and drinking in between takes. And I got a little careless
we were.
there. But that's why we named it episode 0.
Yeah. And we don't have to post that one.
I'm posting
right?
it.
You're posting it.
Posting it.
I don't think
You got to
you
see the
should.
growth. It had maybe some funny moments.
Mostly just awkward.
Yeah, I guess so. That's okay. I mean, this is awkward.
This is awkward.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
This isn't how we normally talk.
No.
We normally talk outside, just me and you. No lights, no cameras, no microphones.
Yeah. And had a really good conversation the other night.
Yeah. Would have been great if we had that
was on camera.
On camera, but maybe we'll get there at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, but last time we kind of talked about how we met and how Jesse hooked us up and how our relationship started.
Yeah.
So today we're going to talk about our brief dating period. Well, we dated for a while, but our brief me and you dating each other without having a child.
Yeah. I mean, our brief before it came like a super serious live together and be together all the time relationship.
Yeah. Well, this is about like when we moved in.
Okay.
I mean, how soon do you think we moved in together?
You asked me this the other day and I felt like it was a couple of months, but I think you said it was only about a month.
I don't know. I have no way to track it. It was a month or two though.
Well, we started talking, I guess, in August.
Yeah, I
'cause it
asked
was
you
around
to
your-
be my girlfriend in September.
Yes.
And I feel like by that point, I mean,
I'm pretty sure we already lived together.
yeah, maybe. Because
Essentially.
I do remember.
I mean, you still shared an apartment with your friend
but I
John,
was never staying there.
but you were never there.
It got to the point like, why are you paying rent over there if you're staying over here? Like, let's save money.
Yeah.
Which is one of the benefits to moving in together.
Yeah. That's true.
Granted, I did the research. It's not recommended to move in together after a month or two.
Well,
I don't know if that surprises you. We've done a lot of things unorthodox in our relationship, though.
that we have. It's been a very
And I
unorthodox
remember the
relationship.
day, and this was a very sweet moment where you gave me a key to your apartment because nobody's ever done that to me before. That was very sweet. It was very endearing, and I remember that. But like my previous 3 relationships had resulted in me quickly living with my partner. So this might be a little bit of a reoccurring thing in my life. Granted, you were the first one I moved in with. Normally, my significant others moved in with me.
Gosh, I don't know why you're messy.
This college, I don't think people really cared, and also I don't think any of them paid rent. I think
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
that answers that question.
it just clicked. It's adding up now. Yeah, so I had one move in with me at University Edge, one move in with me at Monarch, and I guess technically I moved in with another one back in Chattanooga, but that was a brief stint, and neither one of us paid rent because it was in her parents' house, so it's kind of mutually beneficial financially.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I mean, we moved in pretty quick. Like, I only stayed with John a couple nights, and I was like, had to tell him I'm moving out.
That's true.
I left my dresser over there, and he still has it. I never got it, but I don't think he won it.
Oh.
Yeah. So there's actually some very few benefits to moving in together sooner. It's cost beneficial, which we already talked about.
Right.
You can kind of learn each other's patterns, so you can see like what type of person that they are.
I would imagine it too would help you more quickly realize if you were not very compatible.
Maybe,
with that
but
person.
we were very different.
We are very different.
Yeah. But it took me a while to kind of have some of your organization and cleanliness rub off on me.
Yep. It's taken a while.
So, I mean, if you think about how our house is now or how I was then, you know, when you saw my apartment at the time, I've come a long way.
Yeah. A very long way. Your apartment was terribly cluttered.
Mm-hmm.
It was dirty.
Wasn't great.
Your toothbrush holder was toilet paper. Yeah.
So I don't think necessarily it's like, oh, like, because you didn't say, oh, this is not going to work when I moved in.
Well, you
We
know,
figured it
I always try to be optimistic.
Did you click something?
I didn't. It's these freaking lights, bro. I'm telling you. They're making weird noises. It just popped.
Anyway.
I don't remember what I was saying now.
Well, we made it work. So you
Yeah.
can learn what it's like to cohabitate. You can save money, and you get to spend more time together, which is usually good in the beginning of a relationship.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's definitely what you typically want in the beginning of a relationship is to spend the most time together. Now, I think it's great when you decide to take Ella to the park for a couple hours and I get the house to myself because that never happens.
Yeah. But I did do a little bit of research. So the type of behavior that we participated in generally leads to a higher rate of breaking up or divorce.
Okay.
I guess it's better to wait 6 months to a year and develop, I guess it helps develop a stronger bond. It decreases fighting, which I don't think we fought a lot when we first started dating.
Were you in a relationship? We fought a lot.
Not when we first started dating.
I mean, not like, I guess, within the first couple of months, but
That's what I'm talking about. I also have to commend you. You're very particular.
I am.
You are very particular. And when I decided to put this little table here, I got a little bit of anxiety. I'm like, I'm worried, like, because you're going to be upset and it's going to be a bad vibe.
Things are out of place. I'm not sure what the lamp is sitting on in the
ground.
bedroom. Oh, man.
But you handled it well. So, I mean, either I was going to call you out on here or I was going to compliment you. So,
Oh,
good
well,
job.
I'm glad I
So that
handled
shows.
it
I
well
rub
then.
off on you. You rub off on me.
I'm definitely trying to let you, your personality, parts of your personality,
Yeah, I think
rub
that's
off on
good
me a
why
little
we're
bit.
opposites, kind of, because I'm grateful for a lot of the things that you've imparted in me, and I hope you feel the same way about my loose program.
I mean, I feel that way about your outlook on a lot of things because you very much so have an outlook of, well, whatever happens, happens, and we'll deal with it.
Yeah.
And I am much more prone to regimenting my days and my time.
Yeah.
I like to plan.
Yeah.
I like to know what I'm doing and making sure that I stick to that schedule. So I think you have definitely helped me a lot
With spontaneity.
And chilling out and just learning that I can just handle things as they come sometimes.
Yeah, go the way of the leaf.
What?
Be like a river.
What?
There's a cliche in there somewhere.
I don't think so.
And the other thing, this kind of, I feel like, happened to us where breakups become difficult, and we didn't really break up, but we did like you did kick me out
I've kicked you out a lot.
for like a night.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably
I've
a night
tried
at
to
most,
kick you out a lot.
which is
yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
I mean, I've stayed in the ghetto.
That was of your own doing.
Yeah.
I spent
Another-
probably 2 hours that night trying to find you.
Another time, I tried to stay in a hotel, and they would not book me because I had
Because
a
you
Johnson City
had a
address.
Johnson
And
City address,
I,
yes.
I was so
told
embarrassed.
me
I
that.
didn't want to explain.
Which is a ridiculous rule.
Yeah.
Like, if you're willing to pay,
Yeah,
who
just-
cares where your
yeah.
house is?
What, do they think I'm doing crime or something, and I don't want to be at my house? So I
Ridiculous.
lied. I had a lie. I came up with a lie on the spot. I said, I used to live here for college. I'm back in Chattanooga now. And they were like, they had to go run through the supervisor and all this stuff. So I just went to a slightly sketchier hotel, and they were like, come on in. Like, you're good.
Fine.
You
You live 2 doors down? Fine. Come on over.
Yeah. So breaking up becomes more complicated, but also maybe that helped us not break up and learn to coexist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, we were very determined, and we tried very hard to stay together. At times it was very difficult,
It was.
and I feel like that might be a benefit on down the road in our marriage.
Yeah, I think we definitely have probably proven to each other that we are very committed.
Yeah.
You're right. There have been a lot of times that it would have been much easier to give up.
Yeah.
Would have made life a lot easier, a lot
Yeah.
less frustrating.
Should probably turn that down when we're
Work's calling. Sorry.
doing something.
Yeah, I'll turn it off.
For real? Jeez.
I'll mute it. Sorry.
So I want to run through a couple just interesting or funny stories from that period of time where we lived together and were dating before you were pregnant.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The first one that came to my mind was when we went to my friend's birthday party. And we decided to invite one of our mutual friends over. Mm-hmm. We'd never hung out
That
with
was
him.
your birthday.
My birthday was at my friend's house.
Yes, that was your.
You're right.
That was your birthday, and
What a weird move.
we
We didn't
we
have a
were
house, so.
going to her house to have just like a little
A fire pit,
bonfire.
yeah. So we decided to invite one of our mutual friends over, who we hadn't really hung out with much, hadn't drank with before. Mm-hmm. Didn't think it was a very big deal
At all.
at all. And when he arrived, he'd clearly already drank us all under the table.
Yeah. Not
I mean,
sure how he got there
He's
safely.
pretty belligerent. So that was a little bit stressful. Like, it kind of kills the vibe of a bonfire.
It did. And
And-
then he completely destroyed one of her kids' toys.
Yeah, he threw one of our kids' toys in the fire
Yeah, that was.
for who knows why. And so she kicks him out. And then for whatever reason, we decide he's our responsibility now.
I remember the reason because I felt like it would be very dangerous to send him
Back on the road.
back on the road
Yeah.
as he had about maybe a 40-minute drive
Yeah.
to get back to his home. So I felt that it would be very dangerous. So I thought, well, maybe we can just invite him over to the apartment, give him some time to sober up, which did not work because he continued to drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember going back to the apartment. I was in that very calm, relaxed state. I was watching Master of None.
Yes, I remember that.
It was perfect. It was that perfect buzz to watch a TV show. Mm-hmm. And then he's kind of trying to get me riled up, which is not hard to do. It works. And then, surprise, we get on the roof of the apartment, which is not the first. Well, that's the first time in this relationship, not the last time in this relationship where me on the roof with someone else has caused a problem.
Yeah.
I didn't want that to sound like I cheated on you on the roof with someone else, because that's what that sounded like.
No. It was worse.
Because it was like, I've been on the roof before. Like I like to get on roofs, and we got on there, and that made you very mad.
Yes, because I literally had only been living there for like a couple of months, and pretty
maybe
sure
we weren't even boyfriend and no, we wouldn't have been, because this would have been August if it was my birthday, so we weren't even official.
We weren't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that you're not supposed to get on the roof of your apartment.
You're not supposed to do a lot of things.
Right. Well, that's one of those things that you could probably get evicted for. And, considering that you technically didn't actually live with me at this time, that would have only affected me. So I got very upset.
So you kicked us both out.
I kicked
so
you both out.
He's kicked out of my birthday. I'm kicked out of your apartment. Mm-hmm. Luckily, I still had my apartment that I could go back to.
Yes.
So that's what I did, and that was a rough night.
Mm-hmm. That was a very rough night. For a lot of different reasons. A lot of different reasons.
Do you have any stories that you remember from that time?
No. I don't. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a lot of memories from that time. Not because it was not memorable, but just a lot of that time I had started a new medication. So a lot of that time was a bit of a blur.
What would you consider our best date from that time period?
My favorite was actually just the night that it was kind of cold, but it was a full moon, and you and me and my dog Jessie, different than the other Jessie, we went to the golf course, and we had a little bit of alcohol, and we just hung out and looked at the moon, and it was.
We didn't just have alcohol.
We didn't.
We had alcohol and Lunchables.
Oh yes, we did have
telling
Lunchables.
Guys, if you're going on a date, bring Lunchables.
Works every time.
Tugs on those those heartstrings, the nostalgia factor.
Yeah.
Works every time.
Every time.
I thought you were gonna say the rope course date, but that was a good one.
That was a good one, but I mean the golf course I think was my favorite just because I love that kind of setting. I love like a clear night with a full moon, and you and my dog just made it perfect.
So the last thing I want to ask you about this time period, which looking back on seems strange, but then it seemed normal to me at least. So I want to know like your perspective then and now. But when I moved in, I would babysit my ex-girlfriend's dog for like a couple days.
Oh yeah.
It was like
Anna.
It was like we had a kid and broke up and we had joint custody.
Yeah.
So was that weird to you then?
Maybe a little bit at first.
I mean, you seemed cool with it.
Oh, the dog was so freaking
It was a
cute.
good dog.
Oh, she was so cute, and she was such a good little dog. She really was. So no, I mean after playing with the dog,
You're like, I
no.
get it. I get why you would still want
Yes.
this dog to be a part of your life.
Yeah.
So looking back on it, no issues.
No, not with that.
Yeah. It was sweet. That was a good dog.
She was.
I still want a dachshund.
Yeah.
Those are good dogs.
These my dollars make it hurt.
So last week we did the card game. We're doing the card game again. I ordered a new card game
That's good.
for next time.
Good. With this one, we went through the entire deck, and picked out some relatively decent cards that were about more than just sex.
Yeah.
With your best friend who's being deported.
Who has a average sex span of 5 hours.
Yes.
Dang.
So yeah, we've got some better cards.
All right, go for
Give it
it.
a go. Me first.
You first.
All right. As you walk into a convenience store, 2 Eagle Scouts ask you to buy cigarettes for them. They say it's for a merit badge. Do you do it?
Doesn't sound like a merit badge.
Sounds a little bit like they're lying.
But a Cub Scout is a little kid. What's an Eagle Scout?
I feel like that's a
12-year-old?
teenager. Yeah.
12-year-old?
Something like that.
13-year-old. I don't know. I feel like just based on the principle of you lying to me.
Yeah.
Do they have a merit badge book?
I have no idea. I've never been an Eagle Scout.
I think my real answer is no. My answer is no. I'm not going to.
Okay. You're allowed to have that answer.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
The host of your favorite podcast tells you a story about their Coke dealer. It's definitely your coworker who snitches on people for being late. Would you tell your boss?
That's a hard one. Probably. I'm a little bit of a snitch, I guess.
Wow.
Not a snitch, but I ain't trying to hide stuff. Because if somebody finds out that I know about it, then I'm going to get in trouble. I ain't trying to get in trouble.
I don't like that answer. I wouldn't do that. I would leverage it like, hey, man, you're a Coke dealer. Stop snitching on me for being late. Let me show up to work late 30 minutes every now and then. Leave me out of it. I'll leave you out of it.
Well, first of all, they'd never be able to snitch on me. I'm usually like an hour early. So.
Yeah, but in this question, they do. So
Well, they snitch on everybody.
you are theoretically late.
Well, my answer is the same. If I got knowledge.
I married a snitcher?
Hey, if I got knowledge and it could get me in trouble if somebody found out that I know.
God, that's dude. Did your mother never teach you snitches get stitches? That's like old school playground rules. Bro, you can't do that.
Yeah. I know stitches and snitches.
Like at what point would you snitch on me, your husband? For what? Like where's the threshold of that?
Well, let's just say if we still worked together, you would have been fired.
Go ahead.
It's your turn. Oh, no, it is my turn. Okay. You bring your Nana's world-famous brownies to a friend's party. Everyone raves about how high they're getting from them. Do you reveal that they're not actually pot brownies?
What do you think my answer is?
No.
My answer is no, because this has already happened to me with alcohol. So,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
in our second bump, you can see our shelf of alcohol.
Yes.
It's not
alcohol.
alcohol. It's tea, because I drank the alcohol.
We drank the alcohol, saved the bottles because we wanted our bar to look full.
And you can't buy 20 bottles of alcohol at one time, but you can buy one at a time. But you're gonna drink it by the time you buy another one.
Yeah.
Anyway, last summer we had a gathering with a lot of people, and one of our friends came over and was drinking shots of
Tea.
one of the bourbons, and he was just ranting and raving about it. He was like, "You guys have to try. I've never tasted anything smoother than this in my life." And then his wife calls, and he's like, "I got to go home. I can't have the rest of this. Like, I'm gonna set it down. I'll see you guys later." And then when he left, like, because I had already told people that were here.
Yeah.
And they were like,
But he had missed it.
And everybody knew, but nobody told him. Mm-hmm. They're like, "I can't. He's so happy. Like, I can't take that from him. I don't want to embarrass him."
And he was so happy.
He was so happy. He loved it. And one of my friends was like, dude, he's going to be at the liquor store tomorrow. Like, I want the Chattanooga whiskey bourbon now. This stuff is so smooth.
It's never going to taste the same.
So no. Although, yeah, I don't know. I feel like weed's different. Like, I mean, if they already ate it, but it's not cool to give people weed without their consent, I don't think, or any drugs.
Right.
But he was consensual. So this is actually opposite. Actually, this is opposite than your question. This would be like me giving my friend pot brownies and be like, there's no pot in it. That's reverse.
Right. It would be like you giving your friend
Yeah.
a little Debbie Cosmic brownie and then
Yeah.
thinking that there's pot in it.
So no, I would not do that. I would not drug my friends without telling them. Because some people have some really adverse reactions to weed.
That wasn't the question. The brownies did not have pot in them, but everybody...
Oh, yeah. So that's the
Thought
same.
they did.
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
Right.
That's good. I do that.
Okay.
I don't care. What's the harm? I'm not going to ruin their night.
Yeah,
with the
I
truth.
mean, that's just ruining their
They're already
fun.
having fun. They're like, oh, yeah, don't do that. Your partner comes home with an offer to participate in a medical study. You'd get $450 to have sex in front of a room of researchers quietly taking notes. You down for science? That doesn't rhyme. I thought it would rhyme. $450.
$450. Did it say
Researchers.
how long?
No, just
I guess just your normal.
normal.
$450 is not a lot.
It's not that great.
It's not a whole
It's not
lot.
that great. Why couldn't they even said 500?
Yeah, nice even number. No, I probably wouldn't.
I probably would. Like, they're not videoing it.
They're just taking.
Yeah, they're
notes.
taking notes. So
Creepily.
I probably would. Go ahead.
I don't know. I don't think I would. You have been invited to be on the cover of Vogue to plug your podcast, but you must pose in the nude. You do it?
Pose nude on Vogue.
On the cover.
No, I don't think so, man. Some people like walking around their house naked. Like, some people like being naked.
Yes.
I don't like it.
I don't either.
I only like in the shower, and that's it. Like, when we do it,
Oh my God. Stop.
when we do it, like, as soon as we're done, I'm like, clothes on.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I'm the same way. I don't, a lot of women like to, come home and like take their bra off immediately.
Yeah.
I'm not
I can't
one
relate
of
to
those
that,
women.
but-
Can you please get your dog? She's attacking my hand.
Yeah, so probably not. And I've known friends who've done, like, they've done the posing for art class in college.
Nude?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't know if you probably get paid a little bit for it.
$450.
No, probably not. Probably $20. Which is cool, and I get, like, the artistic concepts behind it, but I don't think I could do that either.
No, I probably wouldn't. I would definitely feel self-conscious.
Yeah, even clothed, like, you're standing there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So, nah.
Yeah, that would be awkward.
All right, you want to do one more?
Yes.
You received a large box that was sent to the wrong address. The address isn't supposed to arrive at its... The address that it's supposed to arrive at is vacant. You open the box out of curiosity, and it contains $1,000 worth of weed. Are you keeping the kush?
Mm.
So you can't return it to the rightful owner. That's impossible.
Right. But there's always a possibility that the person intentionally sent it to a fake address and is watching for the package. And then if I take it, they could come after me for revenge.
You didn't take it. It arrived at your doorstep.
Right, but if they're watching for it, they could have seen that it was delivered to me, or they could do some tracking, find out somehow.
Maybe. So you leaving it? You taking it to the right address and leaving it?
Yeah, maybe I'd drop it off for a few days, keep my own eye on it.
And then what after a few days? Still there?
Take it back.
Take it back. What are you going to do with the weed? Like,
Sell it.
You don't know how to sell weed.
Sell it.
You have no idea how to sell weed.
Do I just call my mom?
I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
I guess it's probably not hard to sell weed, actually.
it's not hard to sell weed.
But
I
that much
wouldn't imagine.
weed,
I don't sell weed.
there's like some prison time behind that.
There could be, yeah.
So is that even worth it?
Yeah. Guess I just don't get caught.
Okay. See, now you're more risky than I am because I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to drop it off of that box. I don't care what happens. I'm put some freaking, wipe that bad boy off, get my fingerprinties off it.
Yeah. Well.
Dude, I'm so scared. You know what I think about sometimes? Like, I think about, because people can do something on accident and go to jail for a long time. That could be any of our realities. You could literally just get distracted in your car and hit like a passerby. Mm-hmm. Go to jail or you go to prison.
Yep.
That's so scary to me. Just a small mistake, just an innocent mistake. You could, and if he dies, like you could go away for a long time. That's so terrifying.
That is. It's very scary.
And innocent people go to jail.
They do.
I'm an innocent person. I could go to jail.
Wrongly convicted people go to jail.
That could happen to me.
It could happen to you.
They could just come knocking on my door and been like accusing me of something, and I was meanwhile on the roof of our house with another man. But I don't know who he is, so I don't have an alibi. That scares me.
Yeah. That is scary.
I don't think I'd do great in jail.
I think you'd be fine. You're easy to get along
I'm
with.
just a super chill type of dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I would be fine, or
These my dollars make it hurt.
So,
all right. So,
we've come to the challenge.
yeah, we've come to the challenge. We upped the ante this time.
Quite a bit.
Episode 1, coming in hot.
Yeah. Very.
So you've written down 10 questions about you or our relationship. Mm-hmm. And if I get it wrong, I get tased.
See, here are the problems.
Which actually, this is a stun gun. This isn't a taser. I learned that because
Right. The taser is that shoots into you.
Yeah, I did some research about an hour ago, and I wish I didn't.
An hour ago.
So
So here's the problem that I have with this one. I felt like you should have at least maybe like an hour before we started this. I feel like you should have been able to hear the questions. That way you had a little time to think of them. Some of them
that's cheating.
might be obvious to you. Some of
That's
them.
cheating. That's not authentic. This is live. This is real. This is raw. I just hope you threw me some softballs. Did you throw me some softballs?
Threw you some balls. Okay.
All right, let's start. Let's go. Let's do it.
Okay. Let's start.
I just want to start.
Okay. All right. Question number 1.
I could be tased 10 times.
You could be tased 10 times in one night. What is my favorite TV show?
It's easy. I already have an answer, but I'm still afraid to say it.
Okay.
Oh, I just had another TV show pop in my head. Do I get one or like,
I have 2 that will be accepted.
Friends? The Office.
Neither one of those.
How is it not Friends or The Office?
Because those are not my favorite TV shows.
How? What is it? Grey's Anatomy? What?
I've never watched.
How is it not? It's Friends and The Office. What?
It is Ancient Aliens.
You mean now? Like now? Currently?
Yes.
All time. All time.
See, this is why we should have had a chance to just
You don't
discuss
think
the
that-
questions
you don't think,
a little bit.
You don't think Friends or The Office are your favorite shows?
No.
What's the second one you'd accept?
Scooby-Doo.
That's great. My answers are I was so confident.
No.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Still
question
hard.
number 1.
Go ahead.
Okay.
That's good. That's crazy this is happening so soon because those were, I feel, the
I
right
felt like that was a fairly easy one.
All right. Don't. Just quickly.
Okay.
Don't hesitate.
I'm so scared the dog's gonna bite me.
I will.
She loves you
All right,
more
come on,
than
go,
me.
go. Okay, you can't hold it. You can't start it that early.
Okay. Oh, this makes me want to throw up.
Just go. Okay. You gotta do better next time. That stung a bit.
What did you expect? What did you expect it
Next
to feel
question.
like? What did you expect it to feel like?
I feel like you gotta.
We shouldn't do it on your tattoos.
You gotta.
It's the noise. The noise is so
Yeah.
aggressive. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Zero.
Do better. How tall am I?
How many answers will you accept on this one?
3.
3?
3, because there is a specific one. And then
It's 5,
And
4,
then-
5, 5, or 5. 5, 4, 5, 5, or 5, 6 is one of the. It's one of those.
you think so?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Do I get to guess all 3? Or give me one way, or I get an inch either way.
No, I'm not supposed to give you hints at this point.
I'll go 5, 4.
I'm 5'2" 3/4.
Oh my God, you are so short.
Would have accepted 5'2" or 5'3" as an accurate answer.
So I wasn't right at any of mine.
You weren't right at all.
Okay. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go.
Dude, these were the easy ones.
The easy ones. All right.
Okay. I'll get used to this, I'm sure, by the end of the night. Ready?
Yeah.
You want it straight on?
Just come on. Okay. Let's keep going. I think
Keep
I
going.
might get taste 10 times.
I think you
This
might get
is-
taste 10 times too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe you'll get this one. Whew. Okay, question number 3. What do I do when you are not around? At home. Let me specify that. At home. What do I do at home when you're not around?
You probably do lots of things.
Like?
It depends. I mean, laundry, watch Ancient Aliens, play with Ella, have spa nights.
I do that with, I guess I wasn't specifically talking about when I'm here with Ella.
What do you do when you have the house to yourself?
Yes.
Why would you ask me a question I'm not there for? How would I know that?
It's supposed to be, what do you think I do? Don't get mad because
think
you
you
came
watch-
up with a game that's going to end up getting you tased 3 times.
I think you... Like every time?
Just in general, what's
Okay, so you're
most
asking
typical
me,
for me to do?
You're asking me, what is the thing I do when you and Ella are gone that
So
I'm just happen
mad.
to be thinking of right now? I would say watch Ancient Aliens or take a bath and drink wine. What's the answer?
I clean or straighten up the house.
I feel like I said that earlier.
You started to, you said laundry, but then you said everything but laundry.
So dumb. You wanted to tase me. You were like, what do you think I
Let
do
me-
that you have when you're not here and you can't possibly see what I do?
Who offered to go over the questions?
All right, come on, let's go to the next one.
No, answer me. Who offered to go over the questions before we started?
That's cheating, and I don't think they would appreciate that.
They wouldn't have known. Who offered to go over the questions before we started.
At least everyone knows I'm authentic. You're trying to script it and make it.
I'm not trying to script it. I'm just trying to make
let's
sure.
Go. We got 7 more questions. Let's go. Yeah, I know what it sounds like. Oh, that one was the worst one yet. Okay.
Arguing with me. It's about to get a lot worse.
Next question. We're playing this with. I smell. Yeah. I smell burnt.
Burnt flesh.
It's not burnt hair, at least.
Okay. You argue with me about this question too. What's my favorite restaurant?
You know what I read about being stunned? That it affects your neurons, which go to your brain, which affects your memory. That's a real thing I read.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That seems easy. Oh my gosh. Your favorite restaurant. Oh God, seems so easy. I'm gonna know it when you say it.
I feel so bad for you.
Now I'm just scrambling so much. Like it's obvious. Is it obvious?
I guess it should be.
Yeah, it should be.
I like to eat there a lot.
I'm panicked. I can't.
They
I'm
have
blank.
they have a good variety to their menu.
I'm so blank right now.
They have mango margaritas.
Oh, God, Chili's.
Yes. Yeah, you got one right.
I was gonna go Applebee's, but I was like,
Yay.
that's kind of embarrassing.
No.
Whew.
Okay, well, you got one right. You're not gonna get this one right. Where outside of the U.S. do I most want to go on vacation?
Have you told me before?
I've mentioned it.
When?
Mostly early on, because now it's not necessarily something that I could probably do or would do.
Like we wouldn't take Ella there.
Nah, well, no, we probably wouldn't want to take Ella there. It's definitely the reason I want to go is not something that Ella could do right now. But I don't think that I could either. I don't know if I could. Actually.
Like Amsterdam? Like you want to do?
No.
Okay. So we got some hints. It's not the Maldives.
No.
Because that's
yours.
not. I feel like it's somewhere a little bit different, like Ireland, Iceland, Greenland, Netherlands, some kind of not typical, like Italy, Paris.
No.
No, what?
It's none of those places.
Okay. I have a guess.
Okay.
I just had a memory. Should I just shoot from the hip?
Just go for it.
That giant black hole skydiving thing?
You don't know how tall I am, but you know that question.
That's right.
That's right.
I got
I
a
want to
memory.
go to Belize to skydive into the blue hole.
I cannot believe I just pulled that.
I can't either.
You haven't mentioned that in a long time.
I haven't. I really haven't.
And I pictured that video I saw of that guy just falling into
Floating
it
right
and
into it.
disappearing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Maybe this helps my memory, actually.
Maybe it does.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I would love to go to Belize and skydive into the blue hole, but I definitely cannot skydive by myself. I don't know if I can do tandem skydives anymore.
Because you're past it. Are you scared to do a tandem?
I don't know if I can.
Because seizures?
Mm-hmm. I have.
As long as you both don't have seizures,
right.
You should be good.
Right. Well, I mean, if I were to
Plus, what are the odds?
make a weird sudden movement, it could throw us both off balance. I don't know. I've not actually looked it up.
They're professionals.
Somebody could
also,
tell me.
What are the chances
Somebody
of you
wants
having
to
a seizure
tandem
in
skydive
like
me
5
into the blue
minutes?
hole, that's fine.
You probably have a better chance at winning the lottery than having a seizure within any given 5 minutes.
Yeah, probably.
I'm probably very
Still not
likely to have a
supposed to
seizure
drive.
within the next 5 minutes.
Still not supposed to drive for 6 months.
Next question.
Okay. You feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. How do you annoy me? Or what is my least favorite thing about you? You might get this one.
Messes. Leaving messes around.
Right. No.
How is...
I mean, I guess sort of in a roundabout way if you think about it.
being untidy? Leaving stuff laying around.
Your procrastination.
Judges.
Cabela, do you accept that answer?
She does not.
Okay, maybe we should go for a different spot.
No, same spot.
Same
I
spot?
don't want to know how any other spot. I might react differently.
Oh my God.
It's burnt. Smells burnt.
This is not as fun as I thought it might be.
You're not having fun? I should have like upset you before. I should have started an
You
argument.
should have. Then I would have had a lot more fun.
What
Okay, this
question are we
one,
at?
7. This is question 7.
8, 9. So we have 4 more?
Yes.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
This one you actually should get right.
Should
get right. What is my favorite Encanto song?
The Louise song.
Yes. Which is
The Louise's song.
Luis's song. Surface Pressure. Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct. Okay. Good job. Question.
Handled that under pressure.
Gosh, I don't know if you're going to get this one. Question number 8. What is my favorite song of all time? It's been my favorite song for like 15 years.
Oh, okay. That helps. That tells me it's not Moon Taxi.
It's not Moon Taxi.
Oh, I know it. I don't know the name of it. Can I use my phone? Oh, no, my phone is recording. Okay. It's a Pixie song.
It is. It is.
And it's not the only Pixie song I know.
It's not a well-known.
It's not Where Is My Mind?
No,
I know
it's
that.
not.
I don't remember what it's called. Is it
You want to sing it?
is it an animal?
No. I will accept your answer because I think you know which one it is. You just don't know the title. It's Cactus
Yeah.
by the Pixies. Yes.
Saving Grace.
Yeah. Good job.
I'm not good with song titles or lyrics.
That's true, and I know that, which is why I accepted your answer. Okay.
So
Question 9. We're almost done. You've done pretty well. Actually, quite a bit better than I thought.
I have a lot riding on this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. This one has 3 answers that I will accept.
Gotcha.
What do I dislike about myself the most?
What if I say something that you don't dislike and then you're like, oh, now I dislike that about myself? That's not.
I'm going to be very self-conscious after you answer this question
Is
unless it
it-
matches my
okay.
answers.
3 options. Dislike about yourself. Mm-hmm. It should be that you have seizures.
Yep, that's one of them.
Okay. that should be the correct answer.
Random anxieties, random seizures, and my brain in general because it clearly just doesn't function properly.
So there's really only one right answer.
My brain.
Your brain. It's not good.
Okay. Question 10. What personality trait do I admire the most about you?
Do you have a word?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got to get the exact word on this one.
You have to get the exact word?
Yeah.
That's your own rule.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
I know the gist of what it probably is. my laid back attitude. What's the word?
Your adventurousness.
Ooh, so I was wrong. It wasn't laid back. Yeah, okay. It wasn't laid back, open-mindedness. It was not in the ballpark of what I was even.
No, it's adventurousness because, you're always up for doing something new. You're always willing to go outside your comfort zone. I am
Clearly.
almost never. So yeah, you're not afraid to take risks, and I do admire that quite a bit about you.
This is ironic
It is ironic.
right now.
However, you did a lot better than I
How many
thought
did I
you
get?
would. You got 5. Was it 5 right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
right.
So,
Well,
no, you got 4 right because you got that one wrong technically.
yeah. Okay.
Just ain't
Well,
touched you yet. All right, one last time
one
to
last
end
time.
it.
All right, listen.
right.
This is the last one.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Can I do your balls?
no.
Okay.
But let's
Do a good one.
do a good one. Last one. Do a good one.
You want to start an argument with me or something?
I don't really know how to do that right off rip.
What? You don't know how to do that?
Just do a good one. Do a good one.
All right. Well, here's to your adventurous personality.
You smell that?
Yeah, I do smell that. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. That hurt my ankle too.
You fell out of the whole chair. I know, I'm not doing it anymore. It's okay.
Yeah, she don't like that. You think
I
you think I could do
know.
it to myself?
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Oh, don't look, Camilla.
I don't think I can. It's that myth. Yeah, I can't. Just a little tip. All right, cool. How was that? How was that for you?
I don't know.
Okay, so
That was
what I want to
very-
ask you is when I
Hang
first
on, let me get the dog down.
when I first brought that up to
Get
you,
down.
you said absolutely not. I'm not doing that. You were borderline upset with it,
I was.
and then I brought it up again, and you were like,
I was okay with
"Absolutely."
it. I feel like you probably made me mad or something.
I don't think
Slightly
I don't know.
angry at you or something.
I will say this: I did do a little bit of research before this, and it was talking about how it affects your nervous system and can cause like cardiac arrest. And I was like, oh well, that's not ideal.
Well, I mean, I guess that would be probably more for if it was sustained on your skin.
And I think I was looking
And
up. Tasers,
you don't have
'cause
heart.
This isn't a taser.
No,
It's a stun gun.
it's a stun gun.
So
You don't have any
not a lot of research on those,
heart
but
problems pre-existing. So
no. So I got 4 out of 10.
yeah.
How are we gonna up the ante now? Like what are we doing? What are we doing next week?
Oh, I guess piranhas to your balls. That's all we got, really.
That sounds like a good time for a like and subscribe. Piranhas on the balls.